me in the Marshall booth at the NAMM show in Anaheim, here to introduce my new Marshall amplifier, the AFD100.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for finding some time in your busy schedules to join us here at the Marshall booth this morning. We all know how hectic NAMM is. Why have you come? Well, because we have promised you an announcement of the ultimate guitar hero. So what is this about? In the second half of the 80s, an album was released which arguably redefined rock music. No, not arguably, it did redefine rock music. The raw, uncompromising, in-your-face, raucous guitar playing set the bar for the next generation of guitar heroes. The album, of course, was Appetite for Destruction. Some of you, probably all of you, will know that the amplifier used to record this album was the JCM 800 2203 100-watt Marshall. This particular amplifier has its own story, which has gone down in music folklore. And to explain exactly what the story is, here is our good friend, Slash.
I hate public speaking. But now the amp that we used to do the Appetite record was a Marshall JCM 800 that I rented from SIR. And it was one of a handful of amps that I tried out, and it just sounded amazing, and that's what I recorded with, not giving that much thought to it. And I decided, well, this sounds good enough to sort of use for forthcoming records and or go on tour and stuff. Anyhow, so I stole it from this guy and kept it for a minute, and then my tech at the time forgot to keep the amp in the back of the truck when we went to rehearsal, and we were rehearsing at SIR, so they promptly stole it back. And ever since then, this particular amp has been the source of a lot of attention, and sort of people are out there building mods and trying to replicate this amp. So we dug up all the information on this particular model and this particular amp, and decided to put it out ourselves. So this is the Marshall, the AFD100.
So Slash is going to go into the studio. His new album, new solo album, which will be available on April 6th. And we're pleased to announce that Marshall and Slash, we're joining forces to recreate the revered Appetite Zone in the new amplifier, the AFD100. This is such an exciting opportunity for all of us. We decided we could not keep it quiet until it was ready for launching, and we simply had to tell you about it. So for the very first time, fans of the album Appetite for Destruction, fans of Slash, and Marshall fans throughout the world will be able to follow the progress of the amplifier. From the very concept of the AFD100, to the initial work by the designer, to drawing up the circuits, to Slash trying it, testing it, giving his opinions on it, through to what will hopefully be a launch later this year. We have a dedicated website set up, www.afd100.com, and people will be able to look on there, keep up to date with the progress of the amp. We will be uploading video content, blog entries, any news. There will be interviews with designers, with the skilled workmen and women in the factory back in the UK working on the amplifier, and of course Slash himself. And all this is going to be available on that website. So as the press release so aptly puts it, fans around the world will be able to track the development of this incredible project online, from drawing board to stadium. So thank you very much for your time.